noches, DC. We are in the Piscahuatan Anacosta land, so I just want to make a land acknowledgement. Can you all hear me? Yeah. Okay. Hi, amigos. I didn't know if I wanted to come tonight, to be honest with you, with everything that has happened that night. Just I cry, and I just wanted to acknowledge that with you all, because what brought me here today is that laughing is one of the coping mechanisms that we have as humans. And it's part of my deep adaptation training for climate anxiety. So that's what I signed up for this. You know, I couldn't afford a psychologist, but this is an excellent class. I recommend it. So, okay, it's time for me to spill the beans. Gracias, Leon. I come from the Purépecha region, called by most Michoacán. But don't worry, I'm not from La Familia Michoacán. You got it. You got it, okay. I picture a big, fat Greek wedding family, okay? That's my family. Oh, if you have any kids around your universe, La Familia Madrigal, okay? That's my roots, okay? By the way, today is my dad's birthday, and he couldn't come. Gracias. I would like you to toast for him, because he will come for COVID with my mom to get the booster. They will come for outlets visits every time there is like a booster or a vaccine. But they couldn't come today because, you see, with a familia that awesome, the fiesta is not the same without them. So this didn't make the cut. But salud, papa. Salud. Salud. I don't have a Gracias. My family is so big that my husband that is here, he is here, by the way, my better half, Mitch. I cannot see you. Y mi amiga Patricia, and maybe a couple of more friends. Anyway, for him, I had to make a chart. I think we should do that chart for our kids too, honey. I'm mentioning this because we're so numerous that I know a handful of families in Michoacán that are as numerous as ours, but the only ones that outnumber us or used to outnumber us were the monarch butterflies. You know, they come to spend their winter in Michoacán. It's really, really an amazing experience. But lately it's brutal down there. Not only for them. Any sunrisers here? They say, it's brutal down there. The monarchs used to come to spend their, in more numerous millions of numbers to spend their their vacation. But lately, their habitat is threatened by all those toast avocados. Avocado toast that you like eating? Yes, a lot of these cartels have found it more profitable to clean the forest. It's sad, but it's true. And to plant more of these avocado huts. That's why I have my avocado, because I'm so distracted. I thought, a prompt will be good. So I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. And please just remember, when you do eat your avocado, to try to make something with the rest, like the pit. The first time that I saw an avocado abroad was in Canada. They love these guys. They put them next to the apples, like in a very important place of their house, and they eat them. They eat them, like bites. I think they know better by now, thanks to commercials in the Super Bowl. But my point being is that they did like 20 different things with the pit in Canada. Like they do shampoos, and they do, they're just very resilient. And I want to encourage you to not throw that to the trash and to put it in the compost. Have you guys heard of compost? Good, because that's what I signed up for this class. So bear with me. The next part is about that. In my house, by the way, the avocados used to be always served at lunch, and we had one for the entire family. Not the Familia Madrigal, but like my immediate family, we were 5. We were, like in a lazy Susan, very lucky to have eaten lunch with my family. It was like the tradition. And we will split it among brothers, like we were 3 in our house. And here, they just use like 2 of them in one toast. And then the toast is half eaten by a millennial and left in the plate. I'm serious about this. Well, I'm forcing my kids to clean their plate on the door, in the table next door. So when I haven't signed for sign up yet, and I thought of how I can awaken this gut. There is like all these million bacteria that think for us in the gut, and they're like awaken me when I see the piece of toast not eaten and they're about to leave. What is my tool, my resource to get you to think about Michoacán. Guilt. I was raised with Catholic guilt. And so I tell to whoever is in my table with me, you know, you should finish your food because if you had a pizza, if you wouldn't throw away to the trash the 4 more yummy slices of your pizza, right? And in this country, America, they throw away 40% of the food that is brought here. And it's more than enough to feed the 1 billion people. Well, I'll stop there, but my point is, if you are in your restaurant and you see the lady that is, you know, like linked to the others about the fear, don't feel so bad for them. It's my gut talking to me. Have you done crazy things when you listen to your gut? This is not really a criticism. I'm heading out. I'll tell you this. I admire DC and I love it here. I wanna live around here forever because I feel like people here are really like problem solvers and think outside of the box. If they think only for themselves, they'll be in like LA or New York or trying to, you know. It's an honor for me to live here, but at the same time, I feel like we're so focused on those that we don't focus in the microcosm. And so like the people that have encounters with humans of the third kind or so, I have encounters with the microorganisms in the food. It's true, it's kind of crazy, but in a hand, you know, like in a spoon of soil, there are more than like people alive in a healthy living soil. There is more, not like in a dead, you know, eroded soil. There is more activity, more bacteria than there are humans in the world. And for me, that like, it's like fascinating. It brings me back to childhood. So if I could like have a moment with you of consideration of that, come check me out. I'm Regenerative Solutions. And I would like to help all of us to care about all of those immigrants out there that don't, you know, will have to end up like crossing the border because we ate their banana peels and their avocado rinds. And just saying, if there is a way we can be more compassionate to those, and you'll feel really good because there are so many things in the world that we cannot do nothing about, no? But if you squish your egg shells with your hand and you give them a little squish, like it feels kind of powerful, and then you bring it to like a compost site, like a drop-off site, and then you'll feel like even better because you're one of the 2% of the organic waste that is being, you know, diverted and recovered, and we take it to farms and stuff. But my way out is this: there is elections in this town, okay? And I don't want to get political, but there are some candidates that support composting more than others, and I'll stop there. So think about compost when you vote. Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3,